Hello guys, welcome to Aiden Reacts. I'm gonna be reacting to a scary video. So let's enjoy this. Story 1. Wait,
I still remember that night like it happened yesterday. A night that changed everything. It started with a phone call. I'd been lying in bed, scrolling mindlessly through my phone when a harsh buzz of an unknown number lit up my screen.
Unknown number is kind of weird,
told
guys.
me I should answer.
Hello?
Do you agree with me in the comments?
The voice on the other end was firm, official.
Yes, who is this?
This is Officer Bradley from the Portland Police Department. Ma'am, your mother's been in an accident. She was hit by a truck on Route 17. For a second, everything around me stopped.
That's crazy.
My heart pounded in my ears.
No, they said that her mom got ran
cracked.
over by a truck.
Is she alive?
She's alive, but in critical condition. Paramedics are on the scene.
She's in a condition
taking her to
too?
St. Mary's Hospital.
That's
We need
just
to get there as
crazy.
soon as possible. I didn't even remember putting on my shoes or grabbing my car keys. I just ran out of the house, my hands shaking so badly I almost dropped my phone. The roads blurred past me as I sped through the accident site. When I arrived, red and blue lights flashed in the darkness. The scene was chaotic. Broken glass scattered across the pavement.
My God, this
twisted
is crazy,
remains of my
guys.
mother's car sitting on the side of the road like a crumpled toy. A large truck was stopped nearby. The driver talking to the police, his face pale and shaken. And then I saw her.
Guys, I'm gonna do a quick shout out. My friend, he makes content too. His name is Dion. His videos are really cool. And also, his two channels are the Monks videos and Digging with Dion Friends. Make sure you go check him out. He's a good YouTuber. Well, not a YouTuber. He makes good videos. Let's get back into the video.
The paramedics were lifting my mother onto a stretcher.
What the heck? Oh my God! Holy moly!
Soaked in red. I choked back a sob as I
That
rushed forward.
that's just crazy, guys. What the hell?
Are you her daughter? One of the paramedics
Holy.
asked, his voice urgent. I nodded, unable to speak. We're taking her to St. Mary's. You can follow us there. Inside the hospital, everything smelled like antiseptic.
Let's see who's
and
that guy.
despair. The doctor came my way and said, Miss
Guys,
Carter, your
he
mother
kind of
has
looks
lost
weird.
A lot of blood. We're doing everything we can, but the chances of
Why is he
survival are
smiling
very
about
low.
that though?
I'm sorry. His words sliced through me like a knife. I felt my knees go weak, and I stumbled back onto a bench in the empty hallway.
Why is he
I
smiling
didn't
when he
cry.
said
I
that?
just sat there, staring at the cold
Guys,
floor,
I
waiting
think
for a miracle.
wait.
The tires.
Guys, I think the person that ran over her mom, I think it was the doctor. I mean, look. Look. I'm gonna zoom in. Look, he's smiling like crazy when he was saying that. So maybe he was the one who did that. Let's continue to see to find out.
Out on the bench at some point, but then
Or it could have been that guy driving the truck.
Opening my eyes, I saw a silhouette of a man.
Huh.
At first, I thought he was just another patient. He
Or,
was dressed in a hospital
what the
gown,
heck?
his bare feet
Who is
dragging
that?
against the tile floor as he shuffled through the corridor. But something about him wasn't right.
Oh my God.
His head tilted slightly to one side. His arms hung limply at his sides. His skin was pale, too pale, almost gray. He passed by under the dim fluorescent lights, and when he turned his head slightly, I saw that he was smiling.
Look at him. Why does he look like that? Holy.
A normal smile. His lips
Bro
stretched
got
too
sharp
wide.
teeth.
His teeth bared like an animal. A shiver ran down my spine. I swallowed hard, trying to shake off the unease creeping up my neck. Maybe he was just sick. Maybe he needed help. My voice was barely above a whisper. The man stopped, Slowly, he turned his
Holy
head toward
moly,
me.
the way he turned around is
You
crazy.
shouldn't be here. The way he said it,
I
so
would just
soft,
run or
so
fight him,
cold,
bro.
made my
I'm
stomach
fighting for my
drop.
life.
Before I could say anything else, he turned and walked through a nearby door.
What the heck? Where the hell is he going? Bro just
Something
went into a
inside me
dark,
screamed,
black,
"Don't
scary
follow him."
room.
But my legs.
If I
carried
were
me
you, I
forward
would not
anyway.
go in there. Please do not go in
The
there.
door led to a small chapel
What the
inside the
heck?
hospital.
Is that
I
a
had seen it
church
earlier
in a
when I first
hospital?
arrived. A quiet place for people to pray for their loved ones. But when I stepped inside, it didn't feel holy anymore. The air was heavy, thick with something I couldn't name. The dim lighting flickered above, casting eerie
There was
shadows
two
on the
people
wall.
there. What
The
happened?
room smelled musty, like old books and something rotten beneath it all. The man stood at the altar, his back to me. His shoulders trembled violently, his whole body
Please don't,
shaking as if he
please
were
don't.
freezing. And then he started whispering.
What is he saying right now? I can't even hear. Is bro even speaking English or something?
Low, raspy
Damn.
words that I couldn't understand. The sound crawled under my skin, making my hair stand on end.
Sir, are you okay?
My voice
Bro's
whispered.
not okay.
He
Just
didn't
run!
answer.
Get out of
His
there!
whispers grew fast, more frantic. His fingers twitched at his sides. His head jerked slightly, like he was trying to control a spasm. I took a step back. I need to leave right now.
Yeah, just leave
And
now!
then he turned.
Ah! What the heck? Why does he look like that? Run! Get out of there! Get out of there!
Wrong. His skin was too tight over his skull. His eyes sunken and hollow. Black pits
What the
that seemed
heck?
to swallow the dim light of the room.
What the hell?
His mouth stretched open, impossibly
Holy
wide,
moly.
revealing rows of sharp, jagged teeth.
Run! Why are you standing there? Oh my god.
I screamed. Darkness swallowed me whole. When I woke up, I was lying in a hospital bed. The morning sunlight streamed through the window, chasing away the horrors of the night before. A nurse was standing beside me, checking my vitals.
Good morning, Miss Carter.
She said kindly.
You gave us quite a scare. We found you unconscious inside the chapel.
The memory of that thing flashed in my mind, and I bolted upright.
The man,
I gasped.
the patient, he was there with me. Did you see him?
The nurse frowned.
What patient?
She shook her head.
The man in the hospital gown. He talked to me. He went into the chapel. I'm sorry, but no one else was found there. Are you sure you weren't dreaming?
I wanted to argue, to insist that what I saw
Does she
was
look like
real,
she's dreaming
but
right
my
now?
voice
She
failed
knows
me.
what she saw.
Then she smiled.
There's some good news, though.
Why
Your
is she
mother made
smiling?
it through
She's
surgery.
acting weird.
She's stable
Weird.
now.
Relief crashed over me like a wave, and tears filled my eyes. I had almost
Oh,
lost
I feel
her,
bad.
but she was alive.
That's just
Still,
scary.
even as I sat beside my mother's bed later that day, holding her warm
There's her
hand,
mom.
I couldn't shake the memory of that thing in the chapel. To this day, I don't know if he was real.
This is just crazy, bro. Like, holy moly. This is just story one, and it's scary
Or
already,
if my
bro.
exhausted mind had conjured him in my grief and fear. But one thing is certain, hospitals are supposed to be places of healing. That night, I learned they can also be haunted.
Oh,
The story you just saw is loosely based on this video circulating on Reddit. In this video, the capturer spotted a weird man inside a hospital chapel behaving very oddly. No one knows if this video is a hoax or some authentic evidence of possession, but the man's behavior in this video is enough to give one chill.
guys, this is crazy. Anyways, this video is done. Bye, everyone.